Alrighty, what is up you guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Edgar and welcome to Go Fast RC. So, I know I've been posting a lot of Revo content lately, but honestly, it's a lot of fun. This truck is really cool. I have still yet to take it on a bash at my regular spot, but I have been doing a couple of upgrades to it. So if you guys haven't seen my live streams where I actually installed all these upgrades onto it, you should make sure to go and watch them. I'll have them linked down below so that way you guys can get like a general idea of what I have done. But today we are going to be installing this OS 11K carb. My dad, he actually bought this for himself, but he put a new engine in his truck, a new OS 21TM, and he had this carb laying around and he's like, "You want this?" And I was like, "Heck yeah." So today, I'm going to be looking to see how this carb actually performs, because from people that I've talked to, this carb improves bottom end and it also tunes very, very well. It tunes like a carburetor should tune. So before I go in and install this carburetor, I'm going to tell you guys I'm going to fire up the truck and tell you guys what this carb is good at and what it's not good at. So, let's go take it outside. Alright, so I got this thing all nice and primed. Got my tuning screwdriver. Let me go grab the temp gun. And then we start driving. Alright, so this is actually my first ever drive with the forward only and new servos. The servos are definitely better. Alright, so what this carburetor kind of lacks is bottom end. This carburetor doesn't really produce a lot of bottom end. So, that's kind of one of the bad parts about this carb. The other bad part about this carb is that it doesn't tune like a normal carburetor would. And another bad thing about it is that this carb is actually the same carb that they use on the 2.5. So the throat of the carburetor is actually small for the size of the engine. Hence the lack of bottom end. This carburetor is also a little bit challenging to tune. You have to over-exaggerate your tuning adjustments to actually make it do anything, which kind of sucks, and it also creates bad tuning habits when you have to tune like that. So with this new OS carb, it's got a bigger throat, and it also has a lot easier tunability. It tunes like a regular carburetor would. Oh, there's a little wheelie. Dang it, I'm trying to get it to wheelie. There we go. Aha, there we go. That was a good one. Alright. Alright, so that was one tank done with the stock carburetor. So, I didn't really have to tune it all that much. It was pretty well tuned for today. It did get a little warm. It got about 240 degrees, but that's no big deal for these engines. They tend to run hot anyways. But with this Traxxas carb on it, it does tend to choke off the bottom end torque, which I'm hoping the OS 11K will solve. And it does tune a little bit different than a regular carburetor. You have to over exaggerate your movements for it to do what you want it to do, but the 11K will for sure solve that problem. So let's let this truck cool off. I'll rip the carburetor off and then we'll put the new one on and fire it back up. See you guys then. So I got everything on. I got everything on, but this little throttle arm right here that hooks up to the carburetor, it's a little short. So this servo arm is up a little bit, but it seems to be working fine. It's opening up and closing normally. So yeah, this is actually the collar that is used on the Traxxas carburetor. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to buy a new collar for this, but I think this will do for right now, because I want to drive it. Oh, look at that. Oh! This thing will pick at the wheels. Oh wait, hang on. So I do notice that it does pull a little bit harder with this new carburetor on here. Let's take it into the street. Nice. Like, listen to that, it just snaps right back to idle. Whoa. This thing is tuned like perfectly. So I definitely do notice some bottom end. There's definitely bottom end improvement on this. What in the world? There's definitely bottom end improvement. Oh! Oh my gosh. Dude, this is insane. Oh! Oh wow, okay. So, it's official, this thing pulls wheelies now, with this carburetor on it. What the frick, dude? This carb is awesome. Dude, this has changed this engine. And it snaps right back to idle like nobody's business. This thing is tuned better than my race car. It pops wheelies now, dude. It pops wheelies. What the frick? And this is with a fairly conservative tune on it. Like, there's a lot of smoke and stuff coming out. Like, legit, dude, this carburetor. Wow. Wow. Alright, so it's running temps are normal and everything, so... Dude, this thing pulls wheelies now. That is crazy. I guarantee you that majority of these performance upgrades are from this carb. Oh my gosh. This thing, dude, this is insane. But this...
Is there a difference?
There's a big difference. Wheelies. And throttle response feels better too. Alright, well that is the end of the video. So yeah, this OS carburetor is freaking amazing on this truck. It tuned really easily. Towards the end it wasn't wheeling, but that was because I richened it a little bit because it was getting a little bit hot. So I just richened it, and sure it wasn't wheeling, but it was still doing better than the stock Traxxas carb. But this thing is freaking rad. This carb is definitely a good investment. If you got a Revo and you're a little bit bored of it driving in the front yard, this carb will make it way more fun. So yeah, that is the end of the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe as always. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.